back to Candid Julie. For those who are joining the first time, welcome. My name is Julie Adwera, and for the returning subscribers, thank you for supporting me and encouraging me. So on our today's segment, we have the Celebrity Gist. This is a segment where we'll be discussing more about the celebs, mostly their private lives, and how they've been going about their businesses. Of course, it's our business too. Yeah. Yes. So Netflix has finally announced the return of Young, Famous and African Season 2. Season 2. Yeah.
And y'all decided to. Hey. Pardon my arrogance, that's how it go when I'm back in my element. Shaking the dust off, I'm just warming up where I haven't yet settled in.
Yeah, so I'm so excited, super excited that they have announced this, and it's going to premiere on May 19th. That will be on Friday. Yeah, so keep it locked. We are going to give you all the reviews. Yeah, so today we are going to start with the Netflix casts. Of course, there are cast members who were originally there, and we also have the new faces. Yeah, so those who have not watched it, please go and watch it on Netflix. That is Young, Famous and African Season 1, so that you have an understanding of what I'm talking about. Yeah, so just a glimpse idea of what this show is all about. Actually, it just follows the lives of African celebrities, and it's the first African reality TV series in Netflix. So the first new cast member is Bonang Matheba. So this lady is pure entertainment. Yeah, so what she's going to bring on board, hey, will excite you. We have Bonang Matheba is an actress, an award-winning TV presenter. She's also radio personality, and now she's joining the team. And already, if you check at the life of Bonang, I told you we were going to talk about personal lives. Yeah, when you check at the life of Bonang, that is the dating life, you find that Bonang dated AKA, that is the late AKA, the singer, South African singer, and it was actually surrounded by controversy. Their dating started as an affair. It was all controversies because by then AKA was dating DJ Zinli, that is the mother to Cairo Fox. So I'm expecting a beef because currently, before his demise, AKA was dating Nadia Nakai. So it's going to be feuds, and secondly, we are going to see, this is another queen joining, so we are going to see that, we expect to see feuds, like drama amongst them. That is because now we have the three bosses. Remember, Matheba calls herself the Queen Bee. So we have Zari, the boss lady, we have the Queen Bee herself, and then we have another person, Khanyi Mbau. Yeah, so let's wait and see how this plays. And another new face that we are going to see is Louis Munana. So Louis Munana is a Namibian movie director. He's an entrepreneur. He once featured in Forbes Under 30 as most influential. Yeah, and Louis is coming in, bringing his unique style, that is, I believe, in fashion, if I'm not wrong, because the way he's looking, his taste of fashion is just top notch. So I'm now seeing a feud between, or competition, let me just mention that competition, between Louis and Andile. Why? Because I already saw Louis' comment on Zari's IG referring to Zari as my Zari. So I don't know, let's wait and see what goes on. Another person who is going to grace our screen is Fantana. So Fantana is from Ghana, and she's a dancehall musician. So Fantana is coming in and bringing that bad girl kind of vibe with us. So we expect some spilling of tea on someone. I don't know. It might be Zari because you know she annoys everyone. But hey, let's wait and see. Let's wait and see what Fantana has for us. And then lastly, we have Rosette and Sebabatso. So Rosette is Andile's baby mama. Yeah, we were not able to see much of her role in the last season. So this time, I hope she's going to be more involved in the whole episode. Yeah. So those are the people that are going to be brought on board and that are going to grace our screens. And now we have the original cast, those who are already there and they are returning. Yes. And the first one, I always put them together. That is Zari and Diamond. So East Africa. Yes. So Zari and Diamond are coming back to season 2. And the reason why I put them together is because if you look at their Instagram pages or their lives, they have their fans referring to them as Zarimond. Yeah, so these are family doing business in entertainment. Yeah, so Zari, remember the last episode ended with Diamond complaining to Andile why Andile is there, because that's his family. Remember, but this is my family. Yeah, so we are going to see, we need to actually see how it went down, okay? We need to see what happened next. Did Diamond confront Andile or what? We need to know that. And how are their relationships, yeah? Because at the time they were shooting, we also saw Diamond visiting South Africa for the birthday of their firstborn daughter, that is Princess Tifa. And there was a lot of dancing, touching. Getting so close, yeah, between Zari and Diamond. And then we also expect to see how it plays about, because Zari is now married to Shakib. So we also expect to see Zari's husband in the series. Diamond, meanwhile, we need to see a lot of his music, him making the music. And then Diamond is currently dating Zuchu, who is also signed under the Wasafi label, owned by Diamond. Yeah, so it's going to be drama and a lot of I don't know if he's still going to flirt with Zari or not. Yeah, so they are also returning to the series. Khanyi Mbau is also returning to season 2. Yeah, and of course we knew Khanyi could not have just missed season 2 because remember, she was the queen at the beginning until Zari stepped in. Yeah, so Khanyi Mbau was dating this Zimbabwean guy, and remember, she even confessed that she was the cougar, or is still the cougar in the relationship, and she used to be she used to date a sugar daddy, and now she's the cougar in the relationship. So Khanyi Mbau, we just expect that in fighting between Khanyi Mbau, Zari and Bonang, because these are strong queens. Another cast who is surprisingly coming back is Annie Idibia and Two-Face Idibia. Before the season trailer, we had grapevines on, it was published actually in some gossip sites that Khanyi was not coming back because she felt like more of her personal issues were aired, yet she had a lot. She's an actress, and she expected that to be aired, but a lot of scenes were cut. Yeah, so Annie Idibia is coming back together with her husband. Let's wait and see the storyline that they will be having this time. I hope it won't be all about cheating. Yeah, so the reason why I like Annie Idibia is because she's so natural. She'll always tell you the way it is. Yeah, remember Annie Idibia telling Khanyi Mbau about letting her kid stay alone, and yet the kid was just 16 years. Yeah, and then the fact that Annie Idibia is able to like talk about her issues and just break down. These are just ways to fight depression. You don't, most of the celebs, they just keep it in and you just see the perfection part of it. But with Khanyi, it was just that, like she was just able to raise our issues and, you know, cry about it. Yeah, so Khanyi will be here together with Two-Face Idibia, the musician from Nigeria. We also have Kaylee and Naked DJ still coming back. We also expect to see more of what Kaylee does. I understand that she's a footballer, so we need to see her in action, yeah, apart from this issue of Naked not wanting her around, yeah. So we need to see more of that. We need to see more of Naked DJing, yeah, since he's a DJ, yeah. So Nadia Nakai will also be in season 2, and Nadia is a South African and has some roots in Zimbabwe. Nadia was dating AKA before his demise, and us, Nadia just being in the season 2 means that we are going to see some, or we expect to see some parts including AKA. Yeah, so we are super excited for this actually. And Nadia dating AKA means that Bonang and Nadia, they are not going to be on a, you know, on the same page on some issues because they have shared a man. No Swanky, no styling. Swanky will be on season 2. Yes, he'll be returning to season 2. Swanky is a Nigerian, and we expect to see more fashion. Actually, I loved his boots and even the trousers. Oh my goodness, I loved Swanky and the vibe that he was bringing on board. Let's see next who he's working with, or what celebs, how many celebs. Actually, Netflix has opened doors for someone like Swanky, because ever since after Netflix, he's been styling a lot of celebrities, yeah, and I hope this will be shown on the season. Yes. And lastly, we have one and only Andile. So Andile is a South African, a very composed man, a man with a good sense of fashion. Even with the women, his choice of words, his choice of his attires. Actually, I love Andile. I love Andile. So Andile will be returning back to season 2 of Young, Famous and African. We expect to see, because in season 1, a lot was aired about Andile and poetry. I think he's a poet, and we were able to see that. So we are still waiting for Andile. Was Andile done with Zari the moment Diamond confronted him, or how did he react? Yes, did he move on to another person given that Zari is now married? And now to you, our viewers, what do you expect? Nini unatarajia ifanyike? What are the things that you want to see? Yeah, please let us know hapo kwa comment section. Let's keep it more interactive. Yes, yeah. So for me, my expectation is that first of all, I would like to see more of their works. Yeah, for example, someone like Zari, we need to be shown the schools, the colleges that she's owning. For example, we have Brooklyn College. I understand that it has branches in Durban, Johannesburg, Cape Town. So we need to see a lot of their works. And we also need to see, being a mother of 5, how has it been in terms of co-parenting? Yeah. Secondly, we need to see, or what we expect to see is the change of power. Yeah. Who has been dethroned as the queen? Yes. So we need to see that, did it move from, of course it already moved from Khanyi Mbau to Zari the boss lady, and now with the same power be onto Bonang, the queen bee. Yeah, let us know what you think. Please subscribe, like, and press the notification bell for all the updates.